You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
So let's talk about that, man. February 26th, you versus DNA. It's weird to say this, but it's finally happening.
Yeah, it's not weird to say. I seen it coming. Since around the JC battle. I seen it coming. You know what I mean? So hopefully after I give DNA what he wants, like he'll feel justified. You know, he'll feel good about himself, and we can move on.
Yeah, and again, you know, it's DNA, right? So you're not talking like that, you know, because he's not good, right? It's just that evidently you feel you're better than DNA.
Well, nah. I mean, I just feel like DNA is a top tier battle rapper. And, he's amazing at what he does. But, you know, I feel like it's levels, and it's like, you know, that threshold of God tier is like above top tier. So it's like DNA could do incredibly dope on this plane, but he can't come to this plane and give you like immaculate, or give you something where you watch it 2 years later and you're like, oh shit. You know, like my third round with Rock, or certain shit that I do that people are like, yo, I still could watch that round, and it means something to me. You know what I mean? I think DNA is just starting to do that in his last few battles, and his ad battles, and his King Los battles. He's bringing in more content, but it's like you trying to come up to it. Like, come on, dog, nice try.
What do you say when I say that, you know, when Mount Rushmore is mentioned, like DNA is one of the guys, it's like you have to mention Mount Rushmore?
I respect it.
Okay. I mean, you are too. Not, you know, I'm just saying it's like,
I don't look at it that way, but I respect it because everybody has their own perception. Everybody has their own perception, but you know, rappers. I don't think. See, I don't want to discredit him because I think DNA is incredible. So it's like I'm trying to find a way to put this, since we battling. It's clearly gonna seem like I'm discrediting him, but rapper. It's a such thing as rapper. DNA is not a rapper's rapper. A lot of fans, a lot of people think he's incredible, dope, like I do, but when you come to like rappers, I don't think too many rappers hold DNA at that high threshold. You don't see too many people above him or other artists say like he's that guy. You see a lot of fans say that he's not a rapper's rapper, and that's goes to the fact of you could tell where, you know, where the style comes from, or you could tell where the sauce comes from. You know, so if you can see through it, you're not gonna be that impressed by it. So DNA's not a rapper's rapper, but he is incredible to the fans.
when was the moment that you said one day I'm gonna have to battle this guy?
Oh, when they called me last 2 weeks ago.
So prior to that, you really didn't think you would or wanted to battle DNA?
More exact, maybe the party after Summer Madness. I talked to him after Summer Madness that just happened. Remember he had that ugly ass shirt on?
Was it
He looked like bananas in pajamas? That day. I talked to him that
was a
day.
Versace shirt, I think it was, right?
That makes it worse. You
Okay.
spent $1,200, look like a fucking idiot. But that's neither here nor there. I talked to him at the party, and I thought, you know, we was gonna hash out whatever issues we had. And at the end of the conversation, he said, "We still can get that bag though, baby." So that's when I was like, okay, he really wants, you know, to get paid for a big battle, and he can't get no other big battles. That's how I took it. He probably would say I'm wrong, cool. But that's when I was like, all right, we'll never be cool until we battle. So that was literally in September.
Wow. Yeah, because again, it seems like it's not just a battle. It seems like it's actually a personal thing now between y'all two.
Yeah, see, this the thing is, they say a lot of this WWE shit. I don't know if niggas do that. I've never tried to call someone and be like, yo, let's act mad at each other and book a battle. Like, I've never tried to do that. If that exists, I'm not, like, in on that. You know what I mean? I think that's it don't matter what I think about it. I'm not in on it. You know what I mean? And let me see. I could read the last conversations I had with this kid.
If it's real, pretty much what you're saying. Like, I'm not gonna act like it's not real to sell a ticket.
For me, though. Yeah, that's just too. Like, why do I need to sell a fight? It's free. Like, it's like I'm not selling no fight. Like, I'm here to do all that shit on the 26th. I'm not here to like gas it up and make it seem like something. So me and DNA probably ain't been cool since 2013 ish, 14 ish. You know, ever since he moved to Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So he moved to Harlem. That's what happens. You know, you get around a bunch of people talking about somebody, you eventually ain't gonna like them neither.
We was in Harlem when I did the interview with him when he said that I would, Hollow was the guy, one guy I wouldn't want to battle.
I mean,
It was out of respect, though, not out of anything other than that.
Yeah, but when you need that money, all that shit go out the window. Let me see. What was our last conversations? I don't know. I think it's in my other phone, but yeah, wasn't none of this set up like DNA is okay. See, he ain't even got my number. Who's this? That was September. This Hollow. I said. Oh, I was asking about what Nunu told me. Yeah, see. That's neither here nor there.
But and how if I could use the word, how important is this battle? Is it a big deal to you?
Yeah, no, it's super important for me. Like DNA, like all these battles, my last few battles is super important to me because I'm working on rebuilding my career to the point I need it to be, so I could say like, you know what, now I could chill. I'm at where I need to be at. It's been a lot of stuff put on my name. It's been a lot of certain stuff, so I'm just working on clearing that a little bit. So everything is important. I'm not coming here to play because I represent me. You know what I mean? So I'm making sure when I step up there, it's not a game.
Yeah, I know in the face-off you said, I can't do verbatim, but I know it has something to do with you figuring out things and learning things and, like I'm not going to say you're adjusting what you've been doing for all these years, but it was something to that effect.
Oh, no. Well, it's a new time and it's a new era and there's a lot of new styles coming into play.
Yeah, you talked about the new fans.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. They just getting back accustomed to knowing me, whether they looking at old footage or they watching new battles, and I'm aware of that. Just because they know who Hollow the Dawn is don't mean they're a fan. You know what I mean? So I still have people that I need to turn into fans or let them know what I do because they might not be familiar with Hollow versus A-Verb, Hollow versus Big T, Hollow versus Goods. They might have just seen Hollow versus K-Shine, Hollow versus Tay-Rock, and they only seen 2 battles from me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got that in mind. And just looking at my last performance and stuff, it was a lot of things I focused on where I feel like, would have been dope 2015, 14, but like right now, the attention span is a little different. So I tweaked some things. I can't wait to turn up on the 26th. I got a beautiful sermon for this guy. And it's not even about like breaking DNA down because he's pretty much an open book. He don't really he's like me. He ain't too much like ashamed if he could clown himself and shit like that. So it's more just about my individual performance more than, anything. Is very, very important to me. And my son watches it. He actually wants to come to the event now. So super important to me because I got to look at him in the eye when I go home. He's like, you won, Dad?
Right.
And I gotta be able to be like, yeah, I went crazy on that dude. The fuck you mean did I win? So I have a few driving forces I don't think other people have right now.
And again, like I said, it just I could tell in the face-off.
Let me add, I'm still hyped. People, I think DNA is coming off a real sick. He's had like 3 battles in the last couple months. I'm still hyped. This is not like a job to me. To them, when they battle back to back, it's like a job. I ain't did this in going on 6-7 months now, so I'm like, ooh, I got some new shit I cooked up. Wait till they hear this. He's going in there like, oh, I hope I don't forget these rounds, yo. Let me practice. I'm going in there like, I can't wait for them to hear this shit. Wait till I drop this. Watch how I wiggle. So I think it's 2 different mindsets going in.
Yeah, that's the feeling I was getting at the face-off. It's like, yo, Hollow's ready for this.
Yeah, I got some good shit. And it's also testing the waters out because people, I don't want to say they forgot, but before my Nitty battle, before my K-Shine battle, I ain't been on the big stage in 3 years. So if you want to hold that over my head, it's like that was my first battle back on the big stage in 3 years.
Right, yeah, you and Nitty was in the caffeine environment.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm finna go way past that performance, you know what I mean, on this next one. So it's like cool. Oh, if that's my bar, that's easy to go over. If y'all set the bar for the Sean Bell, that's light. I'm definitely get crazier than that.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.